Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. Security is vital for our peace of mind. There are some places that require more security than most. On that note, we've rounded up the 10 most guarded places on Earth. Keep on watching to find out more. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon. Number 10. The Greenbrier. The Greenbrier Resort has been a popular gathering place for the rich and famous socialites since the late 18th century. The luxuries within it have attracted wealthy visitors over the years. Due to its luxury and close proximity to Washington, D.C., the government has regularly used it for various purposes. During World War II, the Greenbrier housed Axis diplomats at the request of the State Department. Then, it was converted to a massive hospital. In 1958, the government secretly started constructing a large bunker underneath it. It took 3 years to complete and could house the entire U.S. Congress and their support staff. It had a 25-ton blast door, giant water tanks, purification equipment, a power plant, top-notch healthcare facilities, full-sized meeting rooms, and a communications area. For 30 years, the bunker remained a secret and was maintained by a tiny group of undercover government employees. But in May of 1992, the Washington Post wrote an article which exposed the facility. As a result, the U.S. government shut the bunker down in 1995. Now you can even get a tour of the facility. Number 9. The White House. This is the most obvious one, but the amount of security and protection at the White House easily makes it one of the most heavily guarded places in the world. Between the iron fences surrounding the grounds, to the bulletproof windows, to the rumored biometric screens to gain access, I'd say they know what they're doing in terms of security. But the real secret weapon is the Secret Service, who is meant to keep the president safe at all costs. The Secret Service is made of the top law enforcement officers in the world. It's comprised of about 3,200 special agents and 1,300 officers. They are among the largest and most well-trained security teams in the world. The agents assigned to the president's safety alone are known as the President Protection Detail. Agents assigned to protect the White House as a whole are known as the Emergency Response Team. Around the White House fence are officers, snipers, and K-9 units who will jump into action instantly if there's trouble. The actual number of Secret Service agents on the premises at any time is classified. The bottom line is, the president is well protected. Number 8. Fort Knox. Fort Knox is one of the most secure places in the world. This building contains thousands of tons of gold, along with incredibly valuable and trivial historical documents, such as the Magna Carta and the Declaration of Independence. This vault was built in 1936 and is now equipped with the most advanced security systems in the world. Moreover, guards armed with Thompson machine guns are on constant watch around the perimeter. The windows of Fort Knox are sealed from the outside, and the inside, they're bulletproof, fireproof, and blackened so no one can see inside. Plus, the 22-ton door, made of a completely blast-proof material, makes it impossible for anyone to come inside. Its walls are made of 4-foot-thick solid granite and could possibly even protect it against an atomic bomb strike. Every inch of Fort Knox is under surveillance at all times. In addition to all these precautions on the inside, the outside also includes several electric fences around the building. Number 7. The Mormon Church's Secret Vaults. The Mormon Church's secret vaults contain countless historical documents that are priceless to Mormons. Not only is the temperature controlled, but every inch is protected by heat and motion sensors. The records in these vaults date back centuries and mostly include family history records and genealogy reports. Public access to the vault is prohibited, although most of the records within are available online. The church has spared no expense to protect these documents. The vault is buried under 700 feet of mountain rock, and its entrance doors weigh around 14 tons and are rumored to be able to withstand a nuclear blast. Number 6. ADX Florence. ADX Florence is the toughest and most secure supermax prison in the United States. It's the sort of place that is custom designed to hold supervillains. This is where America keeps the utterly heinous criminals, and its famous inmates are a truly mind-blowing list of terrorists and maniacs. ADX is known as the Alcatraz of the Rockies, and it's virtually unescapable. Heavily armed patrols and massive gun towers monitor the prisoners' every moves. They're allowed to stretch their feet for only 1 hour each day. For the other 23 hours, most of them are locked away in their tiny concrete cells. It's been described as life after death, or much worse than death. Prisoners arrive in prison buses or helicopters, taking in the beautiful landscape of the Rocky Mountains, and then they're locked up for the rest of their lives. Number 5. Tumen River. All 320 miles of the Tumen River are mostly pollution-tainted waters and sad, swampy marshland. However, its location has made it one of the most important, well-guarded bodies of water in the world. It happens to be the border river to North Korea, China, and Russia. A number of treaties and disputes have turned Tumen River into a strange layer of crisscrossing borders. If you ever swam across, you would receive a mile of North Korean waters, a 300-foot channel of Chinese water, and then finally enter Russian waters. Many North Koreans use the river as an escape route from their country, which has made it one of the most guarded rivers in the world. Of course, it's still one of the least guarded sections of the North Korea-China border, and escapes across the river are pretty common. North Korean officials are trying to fight this by guarding the river even more ferociously. In 2017, all citizens were banned from going within 500 feet of the river. Number 4. Svalbard Global Seed Vault, Norway. The Global Seed Vault in Norway happens to be an extremely trivial place for all of us. It is also often referred to as the Doomsday Vault. It stores about 100 million seeds from all over the Earth to restore the plant kingdom in case something really, really devastating and irreversible happens to the vegetation of our planet. The vault was built to last for about 200 years and was opened for storage in 2008. And can withstand explosions and earthquakes. Plus, seeing as it was built on the side of a mountain, it will still be above sea level, even if all the planet's ice begins to melt. Interestingly, the vault exceeds politics, as even North Korea gave away its seeds there for storage. Number 3. Iron Mountain. It appears as though Iron Mountain is nothing more than a huge storage company. But just a few miles from Pittsburgh lays the Iron Mountain Vault. It's a giant underground complex built in an abandoned limestone mine and contains an incredible amount of treasure. Inside it, the mega powerful folks and institutions store the things they want to keep super safe. The company keeps their clients confidential, but if you think of a mega company, there are fair odds that the company probably has some things buried there. It's not hard to see why the Iron Mountain Vault is so popular amongst the rich and anxious. It is even harder to enter than the White House. The vault has its own 5-engine fire department, 2,700 workers, and 125 massive, well-protected vaults that are artificially cooled with 50-degree water from an underground lake. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by one of our subscribers, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it on over to us. Who knows, we might even feature it on a future video. Number 2. Almost everyone has heard about Area 51. There are thousands of wild rumors and conspiracy theories flying around about the base, with most claiming that they possess evidence of UFOs and alien life. There are actually plenty of people who work inside, so people come and go from the base at all times. However, members of the public are not allowed inside. As a matter of fact, if you even manage to get too close to the entrance, a white pickup truck will chase you down until you leave. The base is heavily guarded, with intense surveillance using the help of security cameras and sensors. In reality, the base was put into existence during the Cold War, and it is used to test experimental aircraft. Its high level of security is to make sure that no foreign nations can get a hold of new technology. Number 1. The Vatican Secret Archives. It would be sheer heresy to not mention the Vatican Secret Archives. This grand collection consists of some of the most interesting documents and artifacts, plus 12 centuries worth of history. The archives are not actually as secret as legend has it, but still, its indexes are not public, and even dedicated scholars can't reach them until they're 75 years old. The archive's main purpose is to house the Pope's official paperwork and correspondence, along with other related documents. More presently, the Vatican has tried to be a bit more public about the archives. They've let journalists roam the complex, and have even held a public exhibition of a few works in 2012. Still, the archives have plenty of secrets. One being that the Vatican refuses to release any documents that are dated after 1939. Weird, right? And that concludes our list of the 10 most guarded places on Earth. Let us know in the comment section below if you know of any more places like these. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon.